Hey everybody, it's been a while. I believe what I'm doing is I'm just gonna go down to the basement to check out those three rooms, you know, in the sub room. Let's see. Wait a second. Yeah, let's do fire 2. And then maybe I shouldn't be using up all the... No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna run because if in those mini rooms in the basement, let's call it, if those really do have more dangerous enemies than the ones we've been facing in the other, what would we call it? Those rooms, they have chests in them. Yeah, let's call them Mystic Key rooms. So if they're more powerful, because this is a more dangerous area, if they have even more dangerous enemies, we want to save everything for that. So we're not going to use any of her spells or Zakes or anyone. We're just going to run through. At least we can try. Oh, dang. No reason not to heal that. I'm not sure if I should have... Maybe the only... Yeah, I think I originally intended to cut down there. But I ended up walking through, because it's been several days for me, so I couldn't remember exactly how my plan to go through this was. And I'm beginning to recall I was originally just going to start the recording down there, but then I became confused because, like, well, if I just saved up at the entrance to the cave, there must be a reason for that. So maybe I intended to just... Oh. Anyway, I'll just finish what I'm saying. Maybe I intended to start the episode up there, but the only reason I was up there is because you can't save down here, and I don't want to rely on the system saving rather than the in-game saving. So, oh, wizards. Okay, that's pretty tough, but I don't think it's too tough. Let's use some fast... yeah, let's do that. So they are tough, but I don't think they'll be too tough. That might well, it's not gonna one-shot them. Easy to dodge. So we're gonna have to fight 6 of these guys in total. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I'll save, since we can take him out basically in one move. I think I'm going to save our level 4 magic, and we're just going to cure him instead. I'm assuming it's going to be wizards for all of these fights, and only 2 of them. Dang, 1 punch, man. Well, technically it was 4, but it was 1 turn, a 1-turn hit. Whoa. I bet that's really good. Okay, his absorb is 17. Hit is 15, evade 62. That's probably not a bad idea because... Okay, let's compare that to the old thing. Okay, copper. Okay, his hit is still 15, damage 15. Okay, so it's 662. And it's 1762. So it doesn't decrease the evade at all, but it's a major upgrade for defense. That's incredible. I'm wondering if I should give that to Fred. I mean, because he's ahead of the party, so he'll be taking more hits. And it seems like Zakes is like the last person to ever get hit, but I don't know, maybe we should give it to Ellie, but she has more HP, so, you know, maybe we should go for more evening out. What's his defense as it is? It's 6. So yeah, his evade is 54. His evade is 62. You know, I'm half tempted to, because his evade is bigger, I'm half tempted to just put him in the second position now, because, you know, he's less likely to be hit, but even if he does, then he's going to absorb the attack, but, I think I might actually at least see, well, I guess it's 10. It's not like a big complicated mystery or anything, but I'll see how I like having the silver thing on Fred, just kind of take a look at him. So his absorb 17, his evade 61. Compare that to evade 62. Wait a second. Let me look at that again. Fred, wooden armor. Okay, that went down to 54. But okay, so maybe I should give it to him, because that's only weighing him down, but he could have a much better defense, but Zakes' defense is about as high as... No, his evade is always going to be the same, but his... let's just say, put it like this. Fred gets a more... he has fewer downsides to swapping out his armor for the bracelet, because he gets back up to really high evasion again. So I think actually it would be appropriate to give it to him, like I have here. So that way he majorly absorbs hits. Maybe I should put him in the lead now. Again. Yeah, he has more HP, more evade, and certainly more absorb. Yeah, I think we're putting Fred back in the front now. And then the Black Mage, Zakes, his absorb, well, his evade is the same. So, I think this sounds good. Okay, so I'm just going to, whoops, get him back up to higher HP, and I think I'm going to swap these party members now. And that feels kind of weird. Now, I think eventually, the Black Belt, or the fighter, or whatever he's called, I think he's going to overtake him in defense eventually, so he'll probably be... Oh, we have to fight them again on the way out. Oh well. It'll be a good test to see where we are. Let's see, we only have 2 more of those. So let's just fight the ones on the way in, using fast, but the ones on the way out, we'll do this. Man, they're never going to hit Fred if I use Invisible on him. And then if they do, he's not going to be hit so badly. Boom! Zakes, on the other hand... Wait, was that Zakes or... Oh, that's ineffective. Oh well. Yeah, that was only 37. It's pretty powerful, but it doesn't feel as devastating. I think we're just going to attack normally because he's pretty much dead. I guess that was... Oh, never mind. Forget what I was going to say. He attacked Fred again, and I thought he had iced and hit for the same damage. Oh, speaking of that... Int, fight, luck. You got a lot of things. Now you can run away better. Absorb 17, absorb 11. Not too far off, but obviously Fred's still better as far as that goes. Okay, so Sigdas did get hit. Here they are. Oops, we don't want a tent. I'm kind of saving her magic for in battle so that it'll be more effective. Like it'll give her something to do compared to just... How would I call it? Okay, so maybe I should fight him, because if these are... If this is a scripted fight, then maybe it's going to... How would I just put that? If this is scripted, I don't think we'll be able to run away. If it's scripted like the last one was. I assume it is, like, we have to fight these and those. I mean, maybe we could have run away from them, but I get the impression that we can't, and we may as well fight something that's worth fighting. Not just kind of basic enemies, although pretty intimidating. Like, in this game at least, like, the basic enemies you fight are pretty tough. Did he use fire too? Let's see, I think I'll use his turn to do pure, and she can just attack with her hammer, because it's actually pretty effective, all things considered, although not very accurate. Oh, whoa! Oh. Cobra? This could be bad. I guess it's not so bad. What am I having? Oh, that's right. Oh. Maybe these guys aren't so bad. Oh. Well, looks like we're out of cures after this. Assuming that they don't kill him. Well, 15's not too bad for Ziggs. Although, yeah, he has that, like, really powerful staff now that's very inaccurate, but... Let's see. Oh, we got the silver sword. Okay, that doesn't really mean much for us now. Not bad. Maybe we should... Yeah, we'll save on to more of her level 3 magic. In case, we need her, attacking undead spell. Alright, looks like... I think we only have one more. Does it only go across 3? If not, there's some more things to fight. Well, apparently, those, it was not the, it was the enemies directly in front of the chest that was the, I'm going to call it scripted fight. It wasn't the other ones, because we didn't run into them again. So that first one was just a coincidence. You have to use 75 gold, and then swap them around again. Huh. Well, this seems suspicious. Okay. Yeah, it's more than 3 across. I sort of remembered that, but whatever. No. We're running. We're not gonna try to get a little extra experience by doing Fire 2. Because these guys are way too dangerous. I think. Uh-oh, this looks bad. Yeah. I'm the kind of person who hates to use a healing item, not to its fullest extent. So basically, you know, I, like, lost money on the fact that I didn't, get as much HP as possible, because, you know, it cures, like, 30 or something, but I'm not getting that much. But I'm just gonna full heal anyway. 'Cause, I don't know, this feels bad, because there's 2 doors, and there's this chest with these 2 statues right in between it, so it looks like it could be the worst fight. Oh, it's just wizards again, never mind. They're fine. In fact, I don't even think we're gonna have to fight them again, because they appeared in front of the chest, not like to the side of it, so we're not gonna walk into the same space again. We're fine. Whoa. Wait, did I give that to Fred? Not what I meant to do. We could have done this in one turn if I gave that to Iced. It's weird that that happened. I thought that I didn't mean to... I thought that I didn't do that. But he got the fast, but he only moved twice again. Okay. Ooh, Fred leveled up. Strength, Vit, Luck, and more max HP. I guess that's okay. 1,000 gold's pretty good. Nothing too special, but okay. Oh, we're above 10,000 now. So I guess that doesn't just, it doesn't have a cap at that point. So I did not need to... I did not need to full heal everybody and waste all those potions. Oh well. Well, there's really nothing else to do now. I mean, all I can do is, like, walk up to the town and then see if I can buy any more spells. We have that TNT, so I don't think we're gonna do anything with that now. But, let's see, I want to check out his new stats. Now it's 25, 40, 17, and 61. And I'm not really paying attention to the ones on the left, because it seems like the ones on the right are the ones that really matter. They're like the actual output. But let's see how close well, Zake should be the next one to level up again. It's 3,000 away, not too far. So, I'm either going to end the episode here, or just cut away to the town where I'm buying potions. Yeah, I'll just cut away, because I still want to do stuff, but there's no point in showing this part, so, I don't want it to just be 18 minutes, so we'll probably have enough time to consider what other potion we're going to buy. Not potion. Whatever next. I think we're gonna get more black magic. Seems like the level 4 white magic isn't quite so useful. So I'm probably going to refresh myself on what the other level 4... Wait, did we already get all the level 4 black magic? I'm gonna look at the menu here real fast. Magic. Okay, he already has all his level 4, so I'm just gonna get level 3. And then, oh, not status. Yeah, she has some level 4 to get, and that's gonna be 4,000, so that's gonna be 12,000 in total if we're gonna fill them all out, and we're not, because we don't have that much to begin with. And I, of course, want to resupply our supplies, so that's going to cost some money. So we'll maybe be able to get 2 spells max, if we're even going to get that, unless we get some more level 3 black magic. So I'm gonna cut to the store, so I'll see you then. I can't take it anymore. I got poisoned so many times on the way over here. For me, the choice for the first level 4 magic spell is obvious. Pure. As for the second one, I think from what I read, Ice seems to be the most useful because, you know, it's resistance to ice, so that's useful in that kind of a situation. But Fear, it's usually easier to just run away, and A, Mute, that's the one I was talking about earlier. I thought it was Mute, but it's actually A Mute. It makes it so that you don't, it cures Mute, which is good for our party because there's a lot of magic in it, especially later on. But only like according to the guide, and it kind of sucks that I know this, but because I want it to be as blind as possible. But there are some things that I pretty much need to read up on in order for the game to be enjoyable, like what spells actually do, and then those tell you about details like that. But basically, there's only 4 enemies, so that's not super useful. So, and I'd like basically never. Well, I might use this, but basically right now I can only get 1, so this is the obvious choice for the second level 4 spell. So after that, it's the level 3 magic, and that one's even easier because the only remaining slots left, one of the spells is just completely worthless. I mean, it's worse than worthless because it aids the enemy. It like increases their evasion or something because it's glitched. So I just need to. Oh yeah, that's gonna be Lock because it's stacks with related spells. It's supposed to decrease their evasion, but the glitch makes it so that it increases their evasion. So all we really need to know is to not get Lock. So we got Hold, which is Paralysis, which is pretty good, and then Lit 2, which is Lightning Magic, which is really only good. Like, you'd use Fire for anything, but you'd use this for water-type enemies, and we aren't really coming across many of those except on the sea. And for some reason, I just don't seem to care to fight enemies on the sea. Like, I just mostly run from them. But I suppose it's still worth bothering with. So we're poor again. But at least we're full on supplies. I just need to... Yeah, we have the TNT, so we'll do that in the next one. Oh, I still need to get a tent. I'm not going to have as many piers around because I'm going to assume that now that we basically have 4 free cures. So if we need to use more than 4 between when that would get re-healed, like in between 2 different towns, or like when we'd go down to the dungeon and then come back to the town again to get healed, then I think maybe I should have 15, but for now we have 10. So I'm just going to go back to the first town to get healed for cheaper than the inn here, especially since I'm not sure we can afford it. And then, since we have that TNT, we'll make more actual story progress. In the next episode, we'll just start off in the dwarf cave, and assuming I remember that that's what I want to do. So we'll see you then.